Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Matthäus tries to play it through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's Adriano! Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Van Bronckhorst. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Searching pass he's played there. That could spell trouble. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. No goals as yet. Threads one in. Rummenigge. Rodri. Now it's Batistuta. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ball swung it. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham plays it short. Plays in a cross. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Port upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Batistuta. The ball goes... He's got full! Against the crossbar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Zico really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top drawer. That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! And face to face, he's having a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
quality ball. Van Bronckhorst. Van Bronckhorst, oh, smashing header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that's put real chance! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! A finish of true class! And they're at it again, in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Big header! Sticks it away! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And this is Batistuta. Chance, surely! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This has become one soup. And there's the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
So once again, we're underway.
Monterey Bay are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mateus. Adriano. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pelé. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to pass it through. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And this is Adriano. Now it's Pelé. Oh, this is a great position. Vinicius Junior. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Bronckhorst. And he welcomes it in. Zico. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Rodri. It's Vinicius Junior. Wriggles his way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Adriano has found the net here, of course. He could be in here. Rodri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Chouameni looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. Batistuta. There will be a throw-in. Chouameni, and it's Zico. And it's made its way to him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played into space. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Mateus. Rummenigge. In with the challenge. Zico.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Beckham. Oh, a delicate chip through. Adriano. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cannavaro.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, no joy this time. Robson gets rid without sophistication. Nicely weighted ball, and he welcomes it in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He has a look up, and that has been clubbed away. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's a pretty loose pass.
Howson, number 9, Batistuta.
Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it.
Number 18, Rooney. Number
Beckham.
11, De Bruyne.
Makaleli.
Number 3, William
Still
Saliba.
anyone's game, this.
Number
One
21.
moment can decide it.
Substitution
Listen, the
for
fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still...
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Taken back almost at once. So much time and space here. Oh, good-looking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? And this is Del Piero. He's picked his way through, and he shoots!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 minutes to be added on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Oh, good take in a good area. Now that he rises! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And a quick reminder today
Beckham
that
voted
parking in
man of the
area
match.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, easy pickings there. Maldini. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his discipline.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
It's Roberto Carlos!
Another save.
Carlos really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
It's their second corner of the game. Pele clears it away. Rui Costa tries to dink it through. Now the delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Thuram. And it's Messi. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Bullet. Still goalless at the moment. Marquez. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Thuram cuts out the pass. Drogba. Now, can they get him away? Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele, he is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Drogba. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Drogba. And the through ball. This one.
Eto'o! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Drogba, he's got away. Spread it left. Chance to deliver. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Picked out brilliantly.
And the shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Marquez. It's Hullet. No way through there. Baresi spots it and intercepts.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Looking for options for movement. Baresi does well to get it back. Doué. Messi. And he's managed to get free. It's played through for him. Brilliantly cut out. Roberto Carlos. And the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we're off again. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Rafael Varane. And this is Drogba. Tries to play it through. Oh, good ball! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, no joy this time. Rafael Varane. Pele. And Van Bronckhorst. Doué. Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Marquez. And it's Thuram.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
Spread
here.
neatly. And it's Drogba. Well, that looks a decent ball. And again, they run up against stubborn...
Great chance!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Hullet. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Hullet. Chelsea finding their passes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Hullet. Doué. That's good running with the ball. Seedorf. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Rui Costa probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Looking for the run. Now it's Doué. Hullet. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Great vision. That has found him in acres of space. Rui Costa has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pele. That's gone for a throw-in. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Marquez. Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Half an hour gone in the second half. Van Bronckhorst. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Eto'o. He climbs up big. He's big. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Hullet at his razor-sharp best there. And Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Hullet. Van Bronckhorst. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. And that was very necessary. Gattuso. Shapes to shoot! Keeper's not concerned by that. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Turan. That's been intercepted. Hullet. Owen. Now it's Figo. And this is Ronaldinho. Terrific header. He's got a goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Turan. And the referee brings it to a close. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, after all of that, Jim... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, delightful ball. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. Adriano. Pirlo wins the duel this time. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Platini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Roberto Carlos. And he lines up a big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Rooney. Neymar. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Bout of passing here, really easy. And the shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Rooney. Zola. Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Roberto Carlos. Out to the left it goes. Pirlo does well to get it back. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Swings it across. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rooney. Oh, really good feet. Little pass back. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rooney. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Platini. Neymar. Lahm gets a foot in here. Pele quietly revving up.
Sola!
Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Marvellous goal!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Thailand go into the lead. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Ibrahimovic. That's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Platini. Now it's Ibrahim.
He's going for goal!
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Thailand are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Thailand are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Platini
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Rooney. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. And he welcomes...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And they get themselves in front!
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Thailand get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ibrahimovic, that's an imaginative pass. And the ball is out of play. Oh, that's fabulous. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Thailand presented with a golden opportunity here. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble.
That is some save from Khan!
He has missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Adriano. Pele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pele. Now the delivery. He's got full. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Platini. Adriano constantly looking for the ball into the box. Ibrahimovic, Pele, threads one in, Lam gets into a good position.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Zola takes control of it, and he's on the move. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easy...
Shot, surely!
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Zola. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Platini. Adriano. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Adriano engages and forces him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And this is Adriano, over to the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Aims beyond the defence.
Chance for a shot!
And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 5 minutes to add. Neymar. Now it's Hazard. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Please
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. Rummenigge. Zola. Iniesta. Varane spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Pirlo. And it's Beckham. Ball's out once more. Pirlo. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Solar. Oh, well played. Turns and goes back. Has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Aimed beyond the defence. Japan are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Not the most accurate pass. And it's with the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Short changes him with that pass. Ferdinand. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's...
Great chance! Goal! Manchester United!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting...
And a chance! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mateus is onto this, and here's Suarez, and he's cut it out. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zola, Ibrahimovic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. Ball played for Pato. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's in plenty of space here. Iniesta. Played into space. Floated through. Cleared without hesitation. 5 minutes till the break. Rafael Varane. There's the crossfield ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pinches it off him. Luis Suarez with the cross. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute
It's
at
a
a time.
sharp little ball here. He's got away. It's Ibrahimovic! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Well,
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
Second period then underway.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's through, it's 1-0.
Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's been shifted off it. And it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, what is having a shot? And it's in!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Back in once more. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Šeško shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Decent chance!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mateus with a definite foul there. Menu tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that has been knocked clear. Japan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Yaya Toure out to the right, played back in. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well measured. Well read, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Tries a shot! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. There's the shot! He scores! And they are right back within touch!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Nicely aimed pass. Played out to the right. Varane gets over and intercepts. Quality ball. Rooney tries looking up for options on the left. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here.
And the finish!
And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Substitution for Japan.
Beckham
25,
standing over it.
Zola.
They've played it short.
Number 11, Karl-Heinz
Manchester
Rummenigge.
United are looking to go
Number
forward
23,
now.
Ibrahimovic. Number 3, Roberto Carlos. Number 15, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the
Well, that was a
field,
period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's in on chance!
Number 9,
And that's a real chance missed.
Number 7, Neymar. Number 19,
Japan have their third corner. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Menu. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Menu. Pele quietly revving up. Oh, that's a key interception. Cross goes in there. And that's an excellent interception.
There will be 5 minutes
Neymar.
added time.
Seedorf. Now it's Beckham. And he's there to retrieve it. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ferdinand. Šeško. And he's managed to get...
Real chance! Really well taken goal. Deep into injury time.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked...
And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bounced.